Alright guys, today I'm going to explain the mechanism of this Glock. I guess the first part of the mechanism I'm going to explain is the blowback. So, the way the blowback works, if you haven't already figured out how, is this little gear right here. Or actually that's a different thing, sorry. I'll explain that in a second, but basically right here is the trigger. And this right here is rubber band. It's pulling the trigger, putting that pressure on. And so what I did is, it's kind of hard to see, but if you see that first gear rotates forward, like rotates that way when you pull the trigger, and then the above gear rotates the opposite way, which basically is the way the blowback is going. It's attached to this piece right here on an axle, and that pushes this piece right here backwards. So if you want to see, when I pull the trigger, that pushes this backwards, and that gets attached to this top piece, which causes that blowback motion. So that's the blowback explained. So if you want to make a blowback mech, you just need 2 gears, and just put them on top of each other. One's going to go forward, and then if you put the gear on top of it, the other one's going to go backward, attach it through an axle, and then piece like this, and and you get something like that. So next is the semi-auto mechanism, and that's where this rubber band will also come in. Basically, I have a piece like this, and this gear right here. I guess I'll get a rubber band to explain this. Let me get, okay, so there's that right there, and I'm gonna just hook it on, pull it through like that, and attach it to that gear. So what happens is it's being pulled, and when it's pulling, but this is locking it in place. So this gear is attached to these 2 pieces right here, and it's basically pulling, and to let go, you're just gonna pull the trigger, and it rotates forward. So if just like that. So that's how the semi-auto mechanism works. It works fairly well. So basically, in general, the trigger movement does a lot of things. It unlocks the semi-auto mech, causing a shot to fire. It also stops it from going, full auto, just spinning. It just stops this one right here, and then you let it go in. That locks. It also does that blowback mech, and so that's all for the mechanism.